When you vote, you're actually literally dropping off permission and insisting someone else rule your life, anybody other than yourself. And they've tricked people into believing that this is going to give a good personal outcome in your own life. So does that make any sense to you? And how long have you been under this spell? And where has this spell casting come from? Where you believe that anybody but yourself is the best person to rule your life in every area imaginable. And not only that, you give these people permission to steal your money and remove your rights with absolutely no limitation. Like, what law have they passed that would limit them and the amount of money that they take from you? Is there an amount of money that they're not allowed to surpass in regards to taking your money by threats? That there is no limit. And if you allow a crime syndicate, an ancient crime syndicate, to cast a spell on you, to make you believe that you're going to derive personal benefit from someone else controlling every aspect of your life other than yourself, and they also spell cast you to believe that taking your money is somehow part and parcel of this deal. Like, if you allow them to take 40, 50, 60% of your paycheck, what makes you think that they won't go for the full 100%? You would think, the average person would think, they would never do that. But in 1918, in Canada, for example, there were no taxes. And they said they were just going to push a little 3% tax to help pay for the war. And then where did that trend go? So where's this trend going? Is it going upwards toward 100%? Have they ever been satisfied with any amount that they're taking from you? And when you vote, and vote is very close to the word volt, like voltage, and your elected official is very close to the word electricity. This is in who's in charge and who's got the power, who's in charge of your life. These are all electrical terms because this is an electrical-based existence. And your money, even the word money means the one and only electricity, and they can take so much electricity from you, and you can volunteer for that, where you're not going to have enough electricity to live yourself. You're going to have no power. So by voting, it's actually an electrical ritual. You're giving your power away. You're giving your electricity away. You're giving your money away. And people are leading these lives that they don't like living, these shitty lives, and they go to the voting booth, the voting booth, where they're going to give someone else the responsibility to run their own life. And this person is being mind controlled and brainwashed to think, this is my best option. I'm going to allow anybody else but myself to run my life so I can quickly scurry back out of the voting booth, and I can quickly scurry back to that shitty life that I don't even like. And it's so shitty for most people, they can't even stand to be in contact with it. They need to get drunk, stick a vape stick in their mouth, get high, smoke a joint, drink some wine, and they can't even come into contact with their own life. And that's the life that you're going to get when you outsource the responsibility and the charge and the power for your existence to third-party mental defectives who literally couldn't run a corner store properly, and they're going to be involved. They're not doing it entirely by themselves. They're going to get together in a group, and they're going to get involved with governing your life, and you're supposed to believe that this has some kind of personal benefit for you and your family. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why they're trying to lock you down right now and always, censor every bit of information, and take away all your options and any counter narratives to this ongoing mind control, poison-based crime syndicate. And what you have to do in order to think for yourself so you can understand what's really happening and why poison is involved in this sort of scam is that all these poisons destroy your brain function. And if you listen to any of this and think, wow, I've never thought like that before. Wow, I like the way he's talking. He really explains himself well. Wow, this is natural human intellect. I don't have any above average intellect above anybody else. I just don't have poison running through my veins. I don't use my mouth as a garbage compactor or battering ram. I don't put poisons under my skin, and I don't put poisons in my mouth by food or drink. And you can get out of this sort of poison and mind-controlled, slave-based control grid if you just follow some very simple rules to maintain your brain function and increase your strength so you're not so afraid to go outside the norm and even talk about keeping your own money for your family and yourself and doing what you want without hurting anybody else. It's called being a voluntarist, where you voluntarily participate in society. You're not forced or coerced by threats of violence or jail time. If you need more information like this, my name is Jason Christoff. Email me at info@jchristoph.com. I'll put you on my email list, and I'll slow drip you information over time that'll make your life better. This is Jason Christoff signing off. Thank you for listening.